Okay, volume of spheres. We've done cones, we've done cylinders. Now on to spheres. This one I feel like is, I don't want to say the easiest, but it's the simplest maybe, less steps. And it's kind of got a funky formula. It's pretty easy to identify. So a sphere is a set of points in space that are a given distance from a given point. Wow. The volume V of a sphere with a radius r is 4/3 the product of pi and the cube of the radius, which is r. So this is the formula that they give you. 4/3 is always in your formula. Pi 3.14. The only thing that you have to find yourself is that radius, and that's it. In word problems, they'll use words like the balloon was filled up, so you know that it's a sphere and you're finding the volume of it. Or the basketball had how much air in it, things like that. So just know you'll be using the sphere formula for anything that sounds like that. Determine the volume of the sphere round to the nearest tenth. So my formula, I know it's written down, but I like to write it down so I can plug my numbers in. So 4/3 times pi r to the third power. So I know 4/3, that's great, 3.14. And then my radius, they already showed me that. That shows from the center to the outside, so I already know I got my radius. So that's 4 to the third power. So plugging all that in your calculator, you can hit alpha y equals, so you can put that fraction in. So 4/3. Make sure you arrow to the side or else it'll stay in that fraction form. And then times 3.14 times 4, little caret top, and you can put your 3 up there. And again, if you don't arrow to the side, your cursor is going to stay up there. You don't need to put anything else down, but just for future reference. So 4 squared times 3.14 times 4 to the third power. Enter, and I get 267.9 feet cubed. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, look at number 1. Number 1, write your formula down. So 4/3 times pi r cubed. So I know the 3.14 is my pi. Radius, they're pointing to this, and that's half of your circle. That's just halfway. So that is already done for you. So you just plug that 5 in and remember to cube it. So in the calculator, alpha y equals, put that 3 times 3.14 times 5 caret top 3. And we get 523.3 meters cubed. Number 2, same thing, I'm gonna write that formula down. 4/3 times pi r cubed. So 4/3, I'm gonna fill that all in. 2.1 is my radius, and I gotta cube that. So alpha y equals times 3.14 times 2.1 squared, and I get 19.9, which is really 20 yards cubed. Number 3, same thing, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So 4/3, 3.14, radius is 11, and I've got to cube that. So alpha y equals 4/3, 3.14, and 11 to the third power. So 5,572.5 feet cubed. So kind of getting the gist. And none of these, I don't like this, but none of these examples give you the diameter. So these are pretty laid out for you, but just for future reference, if this line was all the way across, then whatever number you have, you would need to divide it by 2. So if they give you the diameter, which is all the way across, divide it by 2 and use the radius instead. So I'll do a couple more. So 4/3 pi r cubed. So alpha y equals, enter 4/3 times 3.14 times 9.4 squared. Nope, just kidding. Ah, okay. Enter. I get 9.4 to the 3rd power. Be smarter than your technology, people. Hold on. Alpha y equals 4/3. You've probably already solved this by now. Times 3.14 times radius, which is 9.4, to the 3rd power. Holy cannolis. There we go. So 3,477.4 meters cubed. It's been a long day, guys. Long day. Okay. I'm just kidding. So volume, 4/3 pi r cubed. We can do alpha y equals 4/3, 3.14. My radius was 50 to the 3rd power, and enter. So 523,333.3 centimeters cubed. And I did this a second ago, but when you get to the homework page and it's all the volume of spheres, you can hit that second enter button and your previous problem will pop up. I don't recommend this because I want you to write your formula down and I want you to make sure you have the right radius and everything, but for this example's sake, I'm going to plug it in. And let's see, 124.7. Okay, so make sure on your homework page, write your formula down, plug them in with numbers, and round to the nearest 10th. I think your homework page also says that, so make sure you round.